Welcome to C Motor. Today, we're jumping into the world of pure riding fun with a motorcycle that proves adventure doesn't have to be big, heavy, or complicated. It just needs character connection and motion. The 2026 Yamaha DT 100E. From the very first frame, this bike communicates something rare. Simplicity with heart, purpose with personality, and riding joy without pretense. If you've ever felt the call of two wheels and wondered how small can still feel big, the DT 100E might just show you that size isn't everything. Feeling is as the camera sweeps across the DT 100E, standing in gentle morning light. Its compact yet purposeful lines make a statement. Looks can be deceiving. This is a machine that invites motion, not admiration in a showroom. The lightweight chassis, dual-purpose tires, high fender, and long travel suspension all hint at a bike ready for a multitude of surfaces, from pavement to dirt, from quiet neighborhood streets to back roads. Just begging to be explored. You don't see a machine that stops. You see a bike that moves. The host steps into frame, helmet in hand, a quiet excitement in his stance. There's something universal about a smaller bike that speaks to everyone, from new riders hoping to build confidence to seasoned riders craving the tactile feedback and simplicity that modern machines sometimes forget. The DT 100E is approachable, friendly, and ready, not overwhelming, but engaging like an old friend. That's always fun to ride. With a quick turn of the key and a gentle press of the starter, the DT 100E's engine comes alive with a crisp, lively hum. It doesn't roar. It speaks. There's an eager tone that tells you this bike is ready, not rushed, but present. That's a remarkable feeling to have from the very start. The power delivery is smooth and accessible, giving you usable torque right where you want it, low in the rev range for easy launches, and mid-range pull for cruising or light off-road excursions. As the bike begins to roll forward, the camera switches to dynamic, low-to-ground shots that capture every subtle movement, suspension flexing over tiny bumps, wheels gripping each surface with confidence, and the bike seeming to breathe beneath the rider. The DT 100E doesn't just roll, it connects. Every surface feels like part of a conversation. Pavement, gravel, dirt, none of it feels foreign or intimidating. Just engaged riding through quiet city streets. The DT 100E feels nimble and confident. Its lightweight chassis means you can place the bike exactly where you want it. With minimal effort, traffic feels manageable. Corners feel playful. Everyday riding suddenly feels inviting. The upright seating position gives you an excellent view of the road ahead, and the responsive handling lets you navigate urban terrain with ease and confidence. This isn't a bike that asks for caution. It inspires movement. The instrument cluster is unobtrusive and easy to read. Speed, trip distance, fuel levels, everything is right where you need it without distraction. There's no complex interface, no overwhelming array of settings, just clarity on a bike like the DT 100E. That simplicity enhances presence, keeps your attention where it belongs. On the ride out on quieter back roads, the DT 100E begins to show off another layer of its character. Lean into a bend and the bike responds with agility that surprises even seasoned riders. The suspension absorbs minor imperfections with delightfully composed behavior, and the tires maintain calm, assured traction. This isn't a machine built for speed records. It's a bike built for feeling the road, for understanding motion, and for celebrating every corner you take on. Asterisk as the visuals shift to a lightly traveled dirt path that winds through rolling fields. The DT 100E feels right at home. Those easygoing dual-purpose tires grip with reassuring confidence. The suspension welcomes the undulations with smooth absorption. Standing slightly on the pegs feels natural, as though the bike anticipates every shift of your balance. This isn't just manageable. This is fun. This is engagement. This is what riding feels like, when nothing stands between you and the moment. You don't need power to feel alive on a motorcycle. You need a bike that moves with you. You need connection. You need responsiveness. The DT 100E gives that back to you in spades. Its compact engine size isn't a limitation. It's a feature, a gateway to technique, to rhythm, to confidence. You learn to ride with the bike, not against it. That's a rare and beautiful thing. At a scenic overlook where rolling hills meet open sky, the host eases the DT 100E to a stop and steps off. The engine ticks in the cooling morning air. He removes his helmet and gazes across the horizon with a quiet grin. This isn't a destination. This is being here, feeling the moment, appreciating the ride. That's the magic of this bike. Not where it takes you, how it makes you feel on the way there. For new riders, the 2026 Yamaha DT 100E is a wonderful introduction to the core principles of motorcycling. It doesn't overwhelm you with power or tech. It teaches you about balance, throttle control, clutch finesse, and line choice. It builds confidence naturally. Without intimidation, you learn to feel the motion, and that's something no spec sheet can ever truly convey for experienced riders. It's a refreshing reminder of why we ride in the first place. You don't always need horsepower to connect with the road. Sometimes you just need presence. The DT100E strips the noise away and lets you ride with intention. Let's talk real-world performance in traffic. The lightweight feel and predictable throttle response make navigating congestion feel almost playful. On open roads, the engine's torque feels just right smooth, steady, composed, and very engaging. On dirt paths, the bike feels eager, forgiving, and thoroughly capable for exploration that doesn't require a hardcore Enduro machine. The brakes deliver exactly what you want composed. Predictable stopping power that inspires confidence on road and trail weather, slowing into a gentle curve or easing to a stop at a scenic pull-off. They feel natural, trustworthy, and reassuring as the sun dips toward golden hour. Painting the landscape with warm tones and long shadows, the ride continues. The engine's hum becomes part of the soundtrack of motion, a rhythm that feels connected to the wind. The road, the horizon, and you riding isn't about arriving. It's about feeling every second of motion. That's what the DT100E teaches you. On C-Motor, we celebrate motorcycles that move you emotionally, experientially, and viscerally, machines that remind you why two wheels and an engine can stir the soul. The 2026 Yamaha DT100E does exactly that. It doesn't just take you places. It makes you aware of every second of the ride. It turns everyday roads into moments worth remembering, and quiet dirt paths into stories worth telling. Wherever your next journey begins, a city street at sunrise, a winding county road at midday, or a dusty trail that beckons just beyond the horizon, the DT100i is ready. This isn't just a bike you ride. It's a bike that feels alive under you. And from all of us here at C-Motor, thank you for riding along. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell, because the next adventure is already waiting just beyond the next bend.